Hi, Alex here from Ornament Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cherry blossom Kimekomi egg. If you're new to Kimekomi, I encourage you to go to my website where you'll find everything you need to get started, including a free beginner's tutorial, which you can download after signing up for my email list. This is an advanced design and requires some skill. If you've been making Kimekomi ornaments long enough to be comfortable tucking smaller sections with curves and sharp corners, I encourage you to give this a try. If you're a novice, you can still gain plenty of insight from watching my technique in this video. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I've already made my template. I've just used a piece of cardstock and cut out the shape of one petal of a cherry blossom. And I'm going to use this as a drawing template using my Sharpie and just drawing around each of those petals, making a full blossom. And you can place your blossoms randomly around the foam shape. Once you've got all of your blossoms drawn, you can start cutting the lines. And then after all of your lines are cut, you can start the tucking process. You'll place the fabric over each petal and tuck the fabric into the grooves that you've cut. You'll trim the fabric as needed and continue tucking the fabric until it is all cleanly tucked into the grooves. And you will do this for each petal on each cherry blossom. Once all of the blossoms are covered in fabric, it's time to cover the background. So for the background, I randomly drew in some sections, and then I covered those sections just like I covered the cherry blossoms. Now, if you watch me closely here, you will see some of the techniques I use when doing these more difficult ornaments. When I've got a tight corner or a curve, like you'll see coming up, I will snip the fabric, trim off the excess, and then continue tucking. And that is the best way to tuck around corners and sharp angles, is to use that snipping technique. It's similar to in sewing how you would snip the fabric on the seam allowance when you're going around a curve, when you're trying to sew like an armhole or something, or a neckline or something. It's the same sort of snipping technique. After your background fabric is finished, then you can start gluing the cord around each of those petals. And this isn't any different than my other gluing technique. It's just very tedious. You'll just scrape off some glue from your glue stick, put the glue in the seam, place the cord over the top, and you can snip the ends and tuck them in underneath where needed. You can also use some straight pins to help hold the cord in place if you need it. And when all of your cord is done on a blossom, then you'll take a pearl-headed pin and pin it to the center of the blossom. And this is my final egg. So I hope you enjoyed this very quick tutorial, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!